My experience with Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End for the Nintendo Wii. So I've only ever played the Wii version of Pirates of the Caribbean. So let me give you a story. Let me give you a tale of what we're about to go through real quick. All right. So why did I pick this game up? And I'm gonna explain all of that right here, right now. So if you want to know how I, pick what the day I picked it up, the day I unboxed it, all that other sort of stuff. Matter of fact, I think we can watch it right now. Hold on. Right, I think my unboxing should be one of the first videos. Yep, here it is. Got over 800 views. More views than any of the gameplays ever did. So, I remember April 21st, 2025, I picked up Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I also picked up, by the way, Void, welcome to stream. I did 2 other streams about like Sonic and a little bit of Mario, Super Luigi earlier, so check those out. But anyways, I remember I picked this up April 21st, 2025, so way earlier this year, and I didn't have any expectations going into this game saying, oh, this is about to be the peakest game on the planet. I just went into this game like kind of chill, relaxed, and not expecting much. And Lord and behold, when I unboxed it, here's like an exciting little tidbit. Not gonna lie, I opened this one a little bit, but this is oh shit. Okay, this is Disney Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. On the back of it, for some reason, it says basic reading ability is needed to fully enjoy the game. I have no idea what that means. Maybe if I'm smarter than a 5th grader, can help me figure that one out. What the Disney Interactive Studio, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, 500 South Suburban Vista Street, Burbank, CA, whatever stuff, Disney.com video game register. Oh, shit. It's one of those old Disney things. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Oh, no manual. That's sad as flip. Actually, it's past the 40-second mark. That's sad as fuck. But this disc looks really cool, though. Look at it. I know my PS5's on. Don't worry about that in the back. And, help. I'm not gonna lie. I opened this one a little bit. Okay, I wanted to be a little funny. But basically, I wanted to play this game because I was like, obviously, you guys know me. Whenever I play a game nowadays, I kind of play it not only for content, but I also like love playing games just to play games. And I kind of wanted to have like some type of Pirates of Caribbean on the channel, just out of nowhere. And I know a lot of people weren't really expecting me to play this game. People were probably expecting me just to unbox it and then maybe play it off camera. But honestly, I decided to take a different route, play it on camera. And what did I think of the game, going into it for the first time? I honestly, really, really enjoyed Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End when I played it on the Wii. Because keep in mind, right, I know a lot of people are bothered by the whole motion controls, shaking your controller, doing weird, flimsy movements with it. And yes, in this game, you have to do a lot of shaking, a lot of Wiimote swinging, because, your whole sword controls are controlled with the Wiimote. And I know a lot of people mainly prefer this game on PS2 and later and other systems because, you can play with the controller. And maybe I should have played this on the PS2 or PS3 or something instead, but I only found the Wii version down there at Zia Records of this game, so I had to deal with it, right? And remember, guys, I don't really care about Wii game. I mean, I do care about Wii game controls to a certain extent, but obviously, I played Super Mario Galaxy growing up. I played Skyward Sword growing up. I played a lot of shit that had me shake the remote like a goddamn idiot, okay? So I'm used to shaking the Wiimote like a fool, all right? That's what I'm used to doing. But anyways, so other than like moving the character around, you're going around these maps, destroying, slaying enemies, doing basically take bits, not bits, but take like the movie, right? Pirates Caribbean at World's End. Take the entire movie, put it in a Wii game, and literally have the player play moments to moment to moment to moment from the movie, right? Not in some sort of like, oh, it's only button press type game. I literally mean you have 3D environments that you can roam around in a 3D space, slaying up enemies every now and again, getting combos and score up and stuff. And honestly, I was not expecting that when I picked up this game because, let me tell you, right? Oh, I don't have it anymore in the tray. But because of the fact that I picked this game up, right? I looked at the back and it said basic reading ability required, right? So I was sitting there like, oh, no, we're not going to get no 3D environments, no sort of semi-Batman Arkham Knight combat sort of type thing to this game, right? We're not going to get any of that. We're going to get like a reading game where I sometimes do quick time events because that's honestly what I was expecting the game to be. But no, it had full 3D environments. You could fight using your sword. There's like quick time events where you need to press A, B, shake the remote up and down, shake the Wiimote side to side. There are tons of other characters you get to play. You don't just play Jack the whole game. You get to play Jack. You get to play, what was his name? Other dude that wore the black hat. I can't remember his name, but you can play him. You can play Will. You can play Elizabeth. You can play a lot of characters. There's even a free play mode where you can play any character you want on that specific mission or level to try to get higher ranks and try to get higher stuff. I think, like, basically, like, what this Wii game did, to describe it in a better way, like, Pirates Caribbean at World's End Wii version. I mean, I know the Wii version and PS2 version are kind of the same. It's just one controls differently than the other. I won't lie, I couldn't describe how it felt playing this game until very recently when I last played it. And I think I made that discovery in the last episode before I dropped this game, because I dropped this game for a reason, people. I decided, I think I called it this. I said, bro, why does this game kind of feel like a Lego game? And I was saying that because you have a free play mode, you have like not a combo meter, but if you get the best like combos and get the best rank, you can get some shit or get extra little goodies. You go around the stage collecting money, and you collect it from bad guys, you collect it from items you can, or destroyable objects and items in the map itself. You also fight a ton of bad guys in random rooms from here to there. And honestly, the game in a lot of ways did feel like a journey, but at the same time, there was a lot of points in this game where I felt like levels were dragging, levels felt like they were way too long, levels felt uninteresting. Boss battles that kind of felt like bullshit. Like, for example, like fighting these, I can't remember who it was, but fighting these two sister-like chicks, and they each have 300 health each. I remember struggling on that for more than 20 minutes. Or when I was in this one level with Will Turner where I was trying to fight along this island, but also like in this little sea area where lavas are coming down the waterfall that would do so much damage. Or better yet, there was this level with Elizabeth where it took me a while to figure out the cannons. When they shoot at your ship, they automatically kill you, and you have no idea how to like stop that shit until you figure out, wait, I need to go to this corner of the ship to be saved. There's a bunch of moments in this game where I felt like it had its good moments, it had its bad moments, and honestly, I don't know. I just kind of felt like after like 4 or 5 parts of me playing this game, I kind of felt done with it. And I think it was like a combination of like, you know, obviously somewhat of the controls, because I remember sometimes my arms, because if you guys remember, like my arms when I play Wii games, like it doesn't matter regardless of what they are. If I do too much like moving the Wiimote with my arms too much like this, or shaking, or doing any sort of that, my arms will go numb. My arms will kind of lock up on me, so I got to be real careful about that. But I remember when I last played this game, my arm my arm right now is currently bruised. For some reason, my arm is bruised, as you guys can see right there. Weird, I don't know where it came from, but maybe it's from all the shaking and all the, punching from, like, Wii Sports or something, or whatever. Something, I don't know where that shit came from, but it came from somewhere. But anyways, back to what I was saying, right? That's kind of how I felt about Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End for Wii. I felt like I said, good game at times, but also a bad game. But I would kind of lean more on a bad game / okay game to play than like a really, really good one. And to be real, I know on the Wii there's a lot of shovelware on the Wii, so I expected that. But I picked up this game because I was going to think it was fun. And you know what? It was fun. For what it was fun. It was telling the story from the movie, probably more accurately than like some Lego games and shit when they tell you the Pirates of the Caribbean story. And funny enough, I was tempted to get Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, see if I could try that out and see if I have any fun with that. Even though last time I played the game, I barely had fun with it, but I digress, right? But anyways, it was a game, alright, and honestly, that's kind of how I feel about it. It was a game I played for a little bit until this one mission. If I remember correctly, the reason why I stopped playing was this escort mission. And keep this in mind, I don't do escort missions, okay? And I might show you the escort mission in question, right? Because in my video, which was like a day or so ago, I upload more than once now, so, nope, I don't have any podcasts, so I gotta, like, actually look up my channel and see, oh, look at that, whatever, but, let me show you guys what I'm talking about, because, I think it was in my last stream, which was 22 hours ago, so not long ago, so almost a day ago now, right, but pretty much yesterday, right, I want to show you the mission I actually just stopped playing the game on. I did a few missions, like, and by the way, mission length in this game was actual bullshit, because you're sitting there for a long time doing these bits over and over and over and over and over again, right? And keep in mind, when you're playing this game, some levels in this game are like short, not that long. Other levels feel like 20, 30, 40 fucking minutes by the time you're done with it. And I know I did die a lot, so that's probably why I feel that way, but there are, like, levels like this, which I'm about to show you. Ooh, it's kind of bad, right? So let me show you. Let me show you a little bit of this mission, right? So basically, you're supposed to, I think, save one of these dudes. When you get around to it, it's like this dude in a chair. You talk to him, and I remember this was exactly the point where I stopped playing. You're going to see why, right? So this guy right here, you have to navigate him all the way to safety or something. There won't be a conclave without his homie or some stupid shit, right? And meanwhile, while you're doing that, there's these two dudes you have to combat against. Right? And while dude over there is walking, he goes to this ledge thing where there's water or something, and basically goes like, and as you're trying to fight the dudes, I'm trying to press the C stick on them or any button, because the game specifically did not tell me that you have to press something, but I was still trying to press something to try to keep him from going off the roof. And I was thinking, okay, maybe if I beat the enemies before he falls, that's something. No, he still falls in that water, right? And again, keep in mind, the game does not teach you how to help that dude out, which is the whole reason why I quit, because I'm like, I'm not doing an escort mission that the game itself won't help me on. And what I mean by help is at least tell me how to have that dude that I'm in question, the dude in red that I talked to earlier, at least steer clear from any sort of like gap in the bridge or anything, right? I'm trying to figure what to do out other than fight the two dudes in black in front of me. And by the way, the two dudes in black, they take a lot of swings to take down, right? They take more than 5-6 hits per dude, and there's two of them. So 6 plus 6, you do the fucking math. That's 12 hits in total I have to probably land on these dudes. And maybe even there's more than 6 hits. And I remember I got so fed up with this game. I was like, you know what? I think I'm done, you know? Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to have that in your eardrums. But I low-key walked up and said, I think I'm done. I'm done with this game. I think I'm done. I put enough time into it. I put enough time and effort into this game where I feel like, you know what? I think because of this escort mission, I'm done with this game. I'm done. I'm going to put it down / go sell it to Zia Records because I'm done playing it. You know, I don't want to play it anymore. I don't see any sort of enjoyment in it anymore. Levels are dragging out way too much, all that other sort of shit, and I kind of feel done. And that's kind of like my experience with Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. And plus, also, not a lot of people were coming to those streams anyway, like, and kind of watching and enjoying the game. So people already kind of felt bored by that as it was. And I was really the only one kind of pushing it on the page anyway. And again, I do apologize for those that are like, oh, I wonder what he's going to upload. And then he uploads Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like, the fuck, Pirates of the Caribbean? What the hell? Okay, but anyways, I digress. I know there were some people who were probably enjoying me playing that game, but I decided to end it and just kind of cut it off. And I think that was for the best anyway, to cut it off and just kind of not really let it continue, let it continue. You know what I'm saying? I would just rather have it be like, okay, play the game until you're done enjoying it and then it's over, right? And if you enjoy like Pirates of the Caribbean, if you're a big fan of the movies, I recommend you pick up this game. But if you're not really a fan and you're just trying to find like a beat 'em up light game, maybe give this a shot, but I highly don't recommend you play this. There's a lot of other good beat 'em up games probably on the Wii that you could probably rather get yourself out there, and all that other sort of shit. But anyways, I digress. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends. I know this is like somewhat of a smaller review, but I kind of wanted to do like a small review. I'll be uploading shorts today, probably some short reviews too about some Marvel movies or something, maybe, I don't know. But I will be doing that, but I am done streaming for the day to kind of cool off for a bit, or maybe I'm not done. I don't know. Maybe I'll vlog later or something if I feel like it, if I'm bored. But anyway, stay tuned for more content on the channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing a lot and watching the shorts and watching my videos. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Or should I say, peace out, mateys. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. And if you don't subscribe, you're cooked, mate. Cooked. And that will be the last time you go up against the great Jack Allen. No?